If you're a vinyl junkie like me, or you're an avid record collector, or you're just starting out collecting records, or maybe you're even just thinking about starting a collection, I know one thing for sure. There are several items on a list of vinyl albums that you just gotta find to add to your collection. Where are you gonna find this stuff? Why don't you stick around? I'm going to share with you my favorite store to buy vinyl in Calgary, Alberta, right after this. Hey everybody, and welcome back. My name's Steve Strachan. I'm a local realtor here in Calgary, Alberta, and welcome to my channel where I talk all things real estate in Calgary and living in the Stampede City. Yee-haw! In this video, I am going to share with you my favorite place to buy vinyl records. Before we get underway, I'd like to invite you to subscribe to my channel. I make new videos every week, so why not hit that notification bell so you don't miss any of them. Okay, you ready to get going to find Calgary's best vinyl record store? I'm ready. Let's do this. Woo! Okay, we're here. We're at the best place to buy vinyl in Calgary, Alberta. Welcome to Heritage Posters and Music. I can't wait. Let's go in and catch up with my buddy Jerry. This is going to be a ton of fun. Woo! I'm here with the man, the myth, the legend, the proprietor of Heritage Posters and Music himself, Jerry Keogh. Jer, I'm so excited to be here. Thanks for doing this.
Thank you very much.
So I want to know if a new person came in the store, somebody that has been living under a rock somewhere that hasn't been in Heritage Posters and Music, walks in the store, what could that new person expect?
Oh, they expect, as I say, quite a visual thing and a collection of a lot of great music.
I like it. Now, how long have you been in business?
Like I say, Heritage has been going for at least 20 years.
20 years. And what is it that sparked this crazy madness that you've got going on here?
The hobby became the day job.
Right. So you found your passion and you turned it into a job.
Yes.
That's the dream of most people, isn't it?
I think so. That's what people tell me.
I believe.
Never really think about it.
Yeah. Well, you're living it. So if your focus is the store, but you're also seen around town in Western Canada in different festivals and events, correct?
Yes, we've worked on shows in Calgary a lot with House of Blues and Live Nation, and we've worked on festivals. We've done a lot of merchandise for a lot of artists that travel and tour, and it's part of the business. It's fun.
Jer has really got it figured out, has turned his passion into his lifelong work. We're in one of the many glorious aisles of vinyl at Jer's store. Jer, we've been hearing so many stories about the resurging popularity of vinyl. Do you understand it? Do you know why? Does it surprise you?
It doesn't really surprise me because if you love music, you'll take it on any format, but having the vinyl is just a little bit more sentimental and more meaningful.
So why do you think there is this resurgence?
That's a very good question. I've never really analyzed it to say why people buy records, because you could probably ask 25 people and probably get 25 different answers.
So why would you buy a record?
Because I grew up in the record age. And to me, my personal collection was massive, very massive. And it's my library. It's my my addiction.
It's almost like the soundtrack of our lives, isn't it? When we grew up in this age where everything was kind of had this undercurrent of music. It's kind of like all of these records are part of our lives.
Yeah, because I mean, you talk to people and people will say, well, why do you buy records? It's because I love it. I like it's great. It's fun. It sounds great. I love playing records.
And I don't need any better answer than that. Then I like it, it's fun, and it gives me joy, right?
Yes. Yeah, pretty much.
So if we look around the store, you have a lot of records. If you had to take a wild guess, on average, how many records do you think you have in the store at any given time?
Probably any given time, just over 27,000 records.
I'm totally jealous. I mean, that is a lot of glorious flipping for me. You know, we got to cut here because I got to go look at some records. You've also got a pretty darn good selection of CDs and tapes.
Yes.
What about 8-tracks?
And we also have 8-tracks because, you know, there's people that have that old car that they fixed up with that 1965 Thunderbird that has an 8-track player that needs some tapes. And, you know, like it's quite interesting.
It's kind of like a fossil of some sort.
Yeah, because, you know, as Steve is going around, we'll probably show you. I have a little thing we put together with like a Jimi Hendrix CD poster, vinyl, cassette tape, 8-track, all in a frame.
Cool. Now, do you think the 8-track's ever going to make a comeback?
No. You know, you used to fight with those things all the time in the car.
Yeah, you know, I used to hate it when it would click over, usually at the best part in the song.
Right, or sometimes if we get loose, you get a pack of matches and you have to stick it on top to make sure we can listen to the whole thing.
The trials and tribulations we lived through, Jer.
Yes, I think it's, yes, totally.
Not only is the word posters in the store's name, Heritage Posters and Music, but it's also a big part of your business, Jerry.
Yeah, we sell a lot of posters. We have a couple of identities of the posters. We have like a bin just full of, if you've been to a show in Calgary and the poster, you'll see a whole section of Calgary posters if you've been to the Dome or Mac Hall or whatever. We deal a lot direct with the artists that do the concert posters, and you'll see them signed and numbered by the artist that did the poster, be it a silkscreen or an offset or a lithograph.
Very cool. So lots of rare and hard to find posters right down here at Heritage Posters and Music.
Yes.
One of the many things I love about Heritage Posters and Music is it feels like I'm stepping back into this better vanished time. I love how the records are displayed. It takes me back to my teenage years roaming through the record stores and flipping through records. Another thing I love is that the stock is constantly changing. There's posters that are coming in all the time. There's new vinyl, there's new music, there's pins, badges, buttons. I don't know where Jerry gets this stuff from, but it certainly keeps me coming back. I love this place. Okay, so we've done a great tour of the store and found out all kinds of stuff about the store. Let's find out a little bit more about Jerry. Jerry, we're going to put you on the hot seat. I hope you're ready. So, Jerry, I'm interested what your vinyl collection looks like at home.
So one day my wife was bored and she counted my records and she stopped at 10,000.
So, as an avid record collector and kind of rock and roll memorabilia guy, we know that we've always got these holy grails, and I don't think you need to have just one holy grail, Chair. And this happens to be one of mine. I've got the 1976 2112 album from Rush, signed by the three prog gods themselves. What is your holy grail?
I have many holy grails because I listen to many styles of music. I'm more of a jazz, blues, roots kind of guy, but I also grew up in the 60s with the Grateful Dead and Jimi Hendrix. So it depends on when you come into a store that I have that many records. So every day is like, oh man, that's a great record.
Right.
So it's really hard to sort of like, you get the stories of if you're going to a desert island and you could only bring 10 records, what would the records be? And you procrastinate and growing up with the Stones and seeing the Stones live, and so it's really tough. It's a really tough question.
You can't answer it. He's refusing to answer.
I'm pleading the fifth.
So be it. Can you pick one album?
Okay, one album that comes to mind all the time for me is it's called The Biggest Since Colossus. It's Otis Spann with the original Fleetwood Mac. So when my mother signed us up to the Columbia Record Club, they send you a free record every once in a while, and this was 1969, and they sent this record out. And Otis Spann, if you don't know who Otis Spann is, he was the piano player for Muddy Waters. And for you people that think you know Fleetwood Mac, they were a blues band in 1968. And they got together with Otis Spann and they did this record, and I mean, it's unbelievable. It's, for me, it's like, yeah, one of the essential records, you know, that I would take to a desert island.
You get to see one concert of your choice, either alive or no longer with us. Who is it?
Very good question. I would have to maybe say maybe the Grateful Dead.
I knew you were going to say that. I knew you were going to say that.
Oh, sorry, with Jerry Garcia.
Hey, Jer, can you tell me who is your favorite band?
That's a tough one. I have so many favorite bands. I really couldn't actually give you a name.
Okay. Fair enough. Can you tell me who your third favorite band is?
Oh, that's an easy one. And the third one would be Tintwinkle.
That's the end of our tour in my favorite store to hang out and just have fun. Jer, I can't thank you enough. It's been so much fun. My name's Steve Strachan with Remax First. This is my friend Jerry. Come and visit him at Heritage Posters and Music. You'll enjoy yourself, you'll have a good time, and you never know what you're going to find. Hey, Jer?
It's all about the hunt.
It's all about the hunt. Thanks for tuning in, and we'll see you again. Bye-bye.
Bye, guys.